Alright, people. Game 4 of this Ass Association League with the New York Knicks.
The young NBA season still rich with optimism.
So we got to play Sixers once again.
Against Drew Holiday and the Philadelphia 76ers.
Let's do this. Start this shit up.
I ain't no joke. I used to let
God damn, I feel really different back in '87.
When the corner won't get thrown, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the scene I set. I like to stand in the crowd and watch people wonder. Think about a thing you understand. I'm just an addict, addicted to music. Maybe it's a habit. I ain't no joke.
Today's Friday, by the way, November 16th. Yesterday I tried to upload the third game, Sixers and Knicks, beat the Knicks. This could beat the Sixers. And it cut up. Somehow my catch got a run out yesterday, so it got all low. So that one's not up as of yet. Hopefully, after I record this video, I can try to upload it today. It'll go on there. So y'all want to pay, I'll start doing this. But yeah, we are in Philly.
Then there's Andrew Bynum, and it's Young in at the pool.
Game 2 of the Sixers. Game 4 of our association.
Back to Young.
So far 3-0 in this young season.
Chandler against Bynum. Iverson.
This is fun though.
Just 5 on the
He got it. Iverson crosses Jordan up again. Y'all see that?
He's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the 76ers.
Well, the 76ers didn't really make any drastic changes last year, referring to just let their core grow. And I thought that worked for the most part. They really played well early in the season, but it was disconcerting to see them play the way they did late in the year.
And that is good.
That's defensive level right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in right wing break.
The try by Jordan. Now the jumper off the quick drop step.
What a nice touch that time from Michael Jordan.
Still, though, you know, a lot of teams faded toward the end. Steve, I'm thinking if you're the 76ers, you have to be pleased with, you know, how that core grew as they approach the end of the season.
Yeah, they know that they can have stretches where they can really compete with anybody in the East without really having to bring anybody in. The next step for them is to be able to maintain that level of play for the whole season and continue to get growth from their young players.
Here's Turner. Dunks home with one hand.
Two hands for safety, one hand if you want major elevation.
That's right. That's right.
You know,
yeah, man, you take too long.
I did not know that.
It really is true. I mean, you can extend better with one. Well, whatever he did, whatever it was, it definitely worked. But
let's go quickly over to Doris Budd for an update.
Mike Woodson had a few moments to share with me. He'll be faced with one of the towering coach presences of the game, Andrew Bynum. Coach said, you know he's getting so much more aggressive, looking for the shot inside. He can finish right over the top of it. As we see a guy like him, getting a low rate, trying to keep him out as hard as he can. And offensively, you've got to be ready to drop it off when he moves to block the shot. Guys, we'll see if they can make the right adjustments.
Thank you, Doris.
it was a season of highs and lows for the Knicks last year, and one of their lows was how they played when they were on the road. Just not up to their standards.
Free throw, no good for Chandler. And it was the play of the Knicks on the road that really took them back and forced them to ramble just to get in the playoffs.
got paid again.
But they got
This
in.
time by Drew Holiday.
Losing in the first round to Miami.
Yeah, but going 14 and 19 just isn't going to get it done. I think it was a good indication that the Knicks just weren't quite good enough last year. They made the playoffs, but they've got to improve their performance on the road this year and take that next step as a team.
Here's Iverson after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Iverson gets the ball. Moves off the tip and hits the ball.
That's a nice finish for the big fella there. I mean, he used his lip very well.
There may be more athletic players around the league, but Steve, not many bigger ones.
I'll tell you what, I'd like to see him
Oh, yeah, I bounced.
more often on the offensive end.
I tried to fake it.
Yeah, he struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Knicks in New York.
I'll bet they're still not sure how they lost that game, guys, or at least that it wasn't a little closer anymore, because they got some good performances out of it. Yeah, you know what? That's one of those games where you just have to tip your hat to your opponent. Give him credit. Give them credit. They played a terrific game.
Come on, just look it out, boy.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. First in fewest turnovers a game, 7th in rebounding, and they were top 10 in three-point shooting. That's a huge part of their offensive attack. And this is a smart team, Clark, because you talk about the turnovers, number one in the league in terms of fewest mistakes. And that's when they were at their best. When they controlled the action offensively, they were able to execute without making mistakes. That allowed them to set up their defense at the other end. This was a really well-disciplined club. Simply said, a tremendous rebound and a tremendous dunk. He squared.
He was a man possessed right there.
Yep, that's the kind of energy that you always get from him, night after night.
Jordan with the bucket.
Well, you have to play him tough. He's just too good.
The 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. That's the bucket. 8 points for Vital.
Well, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint. Yep, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Shorty coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia.
Nothing working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Straight up. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Jordan. Shorty's got 5 now.
You know, he seemed a bit cold. The shots haven't been falling for him early on.
And Holiday kicks to Iverson. And that one's good. He's got 9. Now, Jordan, with that win against the 76ers, he's another guy who really showed up to play. Beat to Chandler over Young.
I didn't mean to make Tyson Chandler shoot. I'll try to pass it.
Great coach. Really has changed the foundation here. And also worked in the broadcasting business for many, many years. Coaching bug has always been inside of him. Nice to see him go back to Philadelphia, the team that he played for in his career.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Bynum. Moultrie comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Richardson in for Drew Holiday. Knicks trail by 3. And Kid, here we go. Got that bucket in no time at all. And Coach Collins always prepared in the commentary booth. And certainly very detail-minded as a head coach. It shows there's been very little separation. Having worked with him for 7 years as a broadcaster, I can tell you the same attention to detail is there on the air as it is on the sideline.
Yeah, no question. He's a demanding guy, no matter what the form is.
I'm trying to hit this out, not you.
You know, sometimes coaches like that can wear out their welcome with players.
Just get out of here.
I think that's the big question with Doug. He's so intense. You know, how long can he stay positive and stay comfortable in his role? He's burned himself.
Oh my goodness, how you miss that shot?
Because he's gotten older, he's mellowed some. He seems to be really enjoying himself in Philadelphia, and I hope that he can have a long run here.
Iverson kicks to Richardson. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 3 assists in the game. He dishes it to Nope.
Oh my boy.
Over Richardson.
Woo! Steve, know that. That was a good shot. Way to take the foul for the team.
It sure has been. I mean, both teams clicking, and it's been an entertaining game as well, guys.
And new group in for the Knicks. Kwame Brown is checked in for Hawks.
You just say Kwame Brown?
For Moulton. Brown's checked in for Evan Turner.
He's gonna suck.
Holiday for Allen.
Yep, they said Kwame Brown. We're gonna run over this
We're
guy.
going to see him take some free
Why is he even
That's what he
in the
does. He's a great shooter from long range. So defensively, you've got to keep an eye on him and close that
J.R.
hard
Smith.
on him. Make him put the ball on the floor. And offensively, you'll find him always lurking on those corners. Always a high percentage shot among three-pointers, and especially for him.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the 76ers.
And I think their preferred weapon in that game was the three-point shot card. They really used it well. Steve, it looked like that was the plan coming into the game, and obviously it was the right one and well executed. Well, on paper anyway, the Knicks probably have the most intimidating front line in the NBA with Tyson Chandler, Amari Stoudemire, and Carmelo Anthony. A lot of star power there.
And 101 left in the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Right, back to Brown.
See ya. Come on, Drew, what you gonna do?
Outside Holiday. Holiday off a pick from Brown.
Tell me about it.
Holiday with it. Oh, Felton defending. Brown, good. Steve, that true you just mentioned, a lot of length, a lot of athleticism, a lot of skill.
Yeah, they've got a good complement of players along their front line. I mean, Chandler is a terrific defender and locker room leader, and Amari and Melo, you've got guys that really can score the ball, and they're free to concentrate on that. So it's a definite dynamic trio. One of the best front courts in the league, I think.
Here's Holiday, following the score by New York. And here's Richardson outside. Holiday, the pass to right.
Oh, dang it!
Back to Jordan. With the drop step. Gets it to go. Jordan's got 9.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
Both teams have been going here early. Still close to the first quarter. Knicks lead by 1. 5 from Philadelphia.
What is the first quarter?
The NBA season is last off. Josh
Boo!
on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. It's the
What?
NBA.
Hawks to the Clippers? Are you kidding me? Oh, 0-2! Atlanta Hawks are 0-2!
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they built this lead. And they built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
In a moment now to reset the
Good job, Supper.
courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Young out there with Evan Turner.
Come on, Ivy, you can't fuck with me.
Then there's Joel Ivy, and it's Hawes in at the 5 down low.
Stay on them stuff, man.
Here's Young.
Hey, I almost called Davis coming out for a second.
Yeah, missed opportunity right there. Definitely. I think he converted that one. Well, kind of a roller coaster reception for Jan Shumpert in New York. He was booed on.
Yeah, you're not making this even work. They're coming on to Ohio Center. You're not making this even work. You're on the enemy side. We can kick your ass.
Extremely athletic. He scored. He still has a lot of work to do. Nice young player.
Yeah, I need this score. That tight now. We need to score. We gonna run over.
Of last season, the
Now we get started. We game over. We get started.
and among the top teams in the East, but then they hit a wall. Most significantly, their offense really struggled. And it was interesting that even though their defensive velocity was
for Shumpert. Making the playoffs as a rookie, then tore his ACL and his meniscus in the first game of the first round.
And we'll have to see how that affects his athleticism, because he's a terrific athlete. He really made an impact with his defensive presence around. Point to the paint has been the main course, the main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
They're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Knicks. Jordan comes in for Amari Stoudemire. The Knicks leading by 4. Jordan kicks to Anthony. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And that's now 6 points for Carmelo Anthony. Holiday dishes to Bynum. It's up. Takes it up for the 6th.
An open lane right there. Pretty much saw the daylight you wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity. Without much hesitation.
A little too easy. Yeah, I mean, the defense really needs to tighten things up here.
Here's Anthony, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Seems to be getting better as this game goes on.
The dish to Richardson. Good look. No good. And New York will come the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Shot's good. And it's an 8-6 lead.
It's a major weapon, guys. It's that simple.
Holiday with it. Looking for his
Well, that certainly sent a ripple through the crowd.
Alley-oop always does that.
I love how they really upgrade this game. You know, they got the Facebook like and Twitter follow. Yeah, so I like how they did a little upgrade this year.
Especially when it ends with that big
And then I didn't get 2K12, so.
To go.
The Russell's all fucked up right here. I got 2K left,
to
though.
what has already been a great day for him.
They didn't have that shit.
I thought it was a refreshing change last year.
Drew Holiday back
when
in.
The new ownership for Philly actually came in and lowered ticket prices to get more fans into the building. Something you don't see in pro sports these days.
Inside. Outside Holiday. Goes up strong with one hand and catches it down.
I like the awareness they had there. Guys were headed out on the break, the instant the steal was made.
And they got the easy bucket because of it.
Steve, those lower ticket prices, they had that place rocking. I don't know a couple times. Oh!
Damn, Jordan. You got paid out twice, you ain't got done long.
Bang time.
By Moultrie.
You got to just shake your head on
God
that one.
sakes, man.
The strike replay really gave you a good look at the action.
116, that's a crowd attention. They're down by
Here's
2.
Shumpert. He's got 5.
Oh, what the? Who got that?
Holiday attacking. Bynum, the pass to Holiday. Over Shumpert and to Holiday. The bucket on the assist from Andrew Bynum.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of the
Tied at
game.
26.
He's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Shorty. And he's
Don't fuck with me, boy. What's wrong with you?
Shorty's got 5 points in the quarter.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
Bynum kicks to right. Back to Bynum. He kicks it to Moultrie. Fades. And it's Bynum with the jam.
That was a hole punch jam there, Kevin.
Nice thing.
Yeah, you gotta love the way he tapped off that strong move.
Back to Chandler. Outside Jordan. From downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
Starting to build ahead of steam here. He had a good first quarter, but it's been even better here in the second.
And Holiday kicks to right. Bynum pitches to right. And shot opportunity. That's good on the jump shot.
And they got exactly what they wanted right there. Really high percentage look.
The Knicks with the lead.
Well, there's never been any question about the potential of Andrew Bynum. Got great skills down on the block, can block shots at the defensive end. So the question mark really is his health. He's had the battle he injuries throughout his career.
Let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Number 1, Tyson Chandler. 4th, Andrew Bynum.
You know, everyone on that list had a great season, an outstanding season, and had a few things been different, their order on the list could have been reversed. I mean, a trade happens or doesn't happen, maybe an injury to a key player. Any of that could have affected where these guys ended up on the list.
Going back to Biden and playing Western
Yeah, an effective shot blocker and post defender, Kevin, with excellent touch inside, and size helps him be a huge factor in both ends.
Holiday, the pass to Moulton. Holiday sets the pick for Moulton. Bynum inside. Kicks it out to Richardson. Pocket 4 over Chandler. Another shot. Moultrie is good. Moultrie's got his second basket.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Now let's send it to Doris.
Kevin Tyson Chandler won the NBA Defensive Player of the Year last year, and he's trying to change the culture of this New York Knicks team. He said, quote, "My role is obviously to come in and change the defense around. We can definitely become a good defensive team. It's just about buying into it." As far as role offensively, Chandler said, "Honestly, I don't even care. I want those guys to do their thing. I'm more focused on getting shots. The ball will take the shot. On the other end, we've got to get back and get shots. Guys, it's one-on-one chance. Trying to get another."
Yeah, he is a winner. No doubt about that. Thank you, Doris.
I'd like to see a 2-for-1 situation here, Todd.
I agree. I think it's always good to get the last shot.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia's next possession.
But that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Bynum. Young comes in for Moulton. Evan Turner is checked in for Jarrell White. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Jason Richardson. And a new group in for the Knicks. Marcus Camby is checked in for Chandler. Stoudemire comes in for Carmelo Anthony.
Todd at 58.
In for Michael Jordan. It's Felton in for Mike Shepard.
I can tell you for sure they didn't want this. I actually can guarantee you're getting pounded, brutalized inside.
I wouldn't be too bad if they were getting the same looks on the other end, but that's just not the case.
The 76ers free. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Iverson. The feed now to Hawks. Rebound by Smith. By himself.
Fizzle time! Over your face, Iverson!
The degree of difficulty.
Yeah, I know we are going to halftime. That was
Amazing. And we're through 2 here in the good one. It's the Knicks, up by 4. And we'll have the start of the second half when we come back after the break. But right now, let's go over to Damon Breeze with the Sprint Halftime Show. And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello and welcome. We've got a great one underway at Wells Fargo Center. An impressive start for the Knicks. They've come out of the gates strong to start. Keep going. Been just a ridiculous first half for Shorty. He's got 14 points. He's also made plays for others, showing his court vision definitively in this one. And no quitting the 76ers. They came to win. And defensively, they've done a good job grabbing rebounds, limiting second chances. Andrew Bynum has been lights out the first 2 quarters. He's got 14 points and has looked very good defensively, playing hard-nosed ball out there. And now we'll look at games that won't be tipping off until later. The Timberwolves will face off against the Nets. 7:30 Eastern Time is tip-off. And another game that's coming up over at AT&T Center, the Spurs will face off against the Pacers. Some stars squaring off in this one. It's always fun to watch. That gets going 7:30 Eastern. And now a look at the other NBA action. The Clippers out in Los Angeles will go up against the Cavaliers. There should be some good highlights from that game. A 7:30 Eastern tip time. Now a chance to make your selections for today's pick and win. And now back to the game in Philadelphia. Glad to have you with us in the city of brotherly love.
Here we go now. the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he's done a great job of finding the soft spots in that defense. Very efficient
Third quarter,
game
here we go.
for him so far.
And I like what he's done, Steve. I mean, he's made a couple of jumpers here or there, but what he's really done impressively is allow the game to come to him.
Checking out the group for Mike Woodson to start this second half. At the 3-point five, we've got Carmelo Anthony, Amari Stoudemire, and Tyson Chandler. Michael Jordan is out there with Shorty. Here's Holiday, using his post move to get the 2 points. Holiday's got 8 points.
Love the finish there. Not much defense, though.
You know, the Knicks were able to make it back to the postseason last year, but they ran into a buzzsaw when they met Miami in the first round.
Got such a good feel for his shot today in a really good groove.
Young. And good, great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Thaddeus Young, Kevin. He's a great change of pace, power forward. Too quick for big men, and then too tall for smaller guys who try to guard him. So he's a constant mismatch on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there. While he lacks the strength and size to be an elite defender inside, he gets his share of blocks and steals because of his athleticism. And that athleticism helps him there as well.
That's how nice Invisibles I thought it was.
Chance, Steve, did you, against Miami, especially with the injuries that they were dealing with as the series went on?
Yeah, Miami was just a much stronger team, and they proved that by going on and winning the championship. But remember, they also had that bizarre accident with Amari and the fire extinguisher where he cut his hand, and that set the Knicks back in that series as well.
Iverson kicks to Howard. Tipped away.
Thank you.
And now the Knicks on the break. That one goes. Count it. Shorty's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And all these turnovers have left their defense really vulnerable.
Yeah, no time to get set, Steve, and they've given up a lot of buckets that way.
Shots good by Turner.
That's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
Well, we've got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. Second in steal, 11th in scoring. As for the rebounding numbers, not as strong as you would think. Top 20 in the league. They certainly are capable of better.
Still, I think the key to their team was the steals that you talked about, because they were a team that put a lot of pressure on the offense. They got out, played the passing lane, tried to force turnovers, and when they did, they usually converted those into points at the other end, and that's one of the reasons they were pretty good.
And Holiday kicks to Turner. Back to Holiday. 76ers moving the ball around. Allen Iverson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Young. With the block.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Here's Shorty. That's in there. And the assist. And it's a 10-point
Where you at, Billy?
He's been a big
It's a
part
10-point
of
lead now.
holding this lead. Another solid offensive effort. Well, supreme confidence offensively for Carmelo Anthony. One of the most deadly clutch shooters in the game over the last few seasons. Always ready to step up and score in pressure situations.
Here's Shorty. Fires for 3.
Like I said, where you at, Billy?
Shorty's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Now that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Here's Iverson. Releases from the wing and through.
You know, you talk about that clutch scoring ability for Carmelo Anthony. It all comes back to, I think, his size, versatility, ball handling ability, and then trigger release on the jump shot. It's really difficult to keep him from getting the shot.
Pass it to Holiday. Over Jordan. A shot by Holiday, no good.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And Anthony gets on the assist by Chandler. 10 points for Carmelo Anthony.
He got that one, but he hasn't been producing the way we're accustomed to. He needs to look for a shot a bit more.
Timeout call for 76ers.
Well, you know, the Atlantic Division was really dogfight-like division. I mean, last year and for a while it looked like the 76ers were going to take control of that Atlantic Division, but eventually the Sixers had to settle for third.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Brown comes in for Andrew Bynum. And LaVoy Allen subbed in for Thaddeus Young. Allen, that's good.
Well, you like the execution there, springing their man open and getting them the easy hoop.
The Knicks leading by 9. Back to the Sixers. At one point, they were leading the pack, but then the Celtics and Knicks passed them. You know, Jeremy Lin certainly played a role with the Knicks. They got healthy up front, and things began to change for the 76ers. Still a young team trying to navigate their waste.
Yeah, and they did a decent job within the division, Kevin, finishing 7-6 against their fellow foes in the Atlantic. So an interesting division going forward. Celtics, Knicks, 76ers. You know, it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out this season.
Iverson kicks to Hawes. Here's Richardson. Can't hit. So New York will take it the other way. It's Jordan on the wing. Open look. And there's another one for the Knicks.
My goodness, he's going off in this quarter. You got the guys on the bench going crazy. Rally towels and all.
Iverson kicks to Young. Goes up at the stripe. Shot no good. Excellent D there from Stoudemire. The drive by Jordan. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jordan's got 12 now in this quarter.
Now, the offensive efficiency has been really important. I think that's been the difference.
Well, you know, I think it's pretty simplistic, but it does oftentimes come down to this making shots, and that's what they've done. Excellent execution of the plan there.
Smith dishes to Jordan. He passes to Camden. The drive by Iverson. The pass to Turner. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Turner's got 10 points.
I think he's done his part to try to keep him in this game. It's been a solid effort from him, guys.
Look, guys, you see all these great fans, and it reminds you that what sports are really all about is kind of a community spirit, pride in the community and the team itself. And you know, whether you're watching the pros or college ball or high school, or just standing around the water cooler. I mean, sports and talking about sports can provide that common bond and a way to make friendships and overcome social barriers.
Free throw good, Stoudemire. Well, Steve, you make a great point about the universality of sports. Passionate sports fans from the humblest of settings. Right, Clark, you know this, to the White House. You had a chance to interview President Barack Obama during the NCAA tournament.
You know, it was actually my second time to be in the company of the president on the White House basketball court, and what a treat and pleasure that was to spend time with our president talking about a shared passion and bond with the game of basketball. I'm a blessed man to have been able to experience that not just once, but twice. I like that one-handed spike right there.
That's how it's done.
Yes, sirree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
Well, they recover it. Anthony right side. Over Turner. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, Carmelo belongs in that group of guys who you say, you know, maybe he's the best scorer in the league. He's certainly close. He's right there with Kobe and Dwayne Wade, LeBron, for sure. He's so skilled, he's so strong, and he's just got a knack for getting the ball in the hoop when the time is right.
His ability to do that, Steve, is a big part of why he can get a shot off anytime. I mean, he knows that he doesn't need too much space. All he needs is a fraction, and he's able to rise up over guys or go through them.
Shorty. The step back jumper is good. Shorty's got 11 points here in just the second half. Tries the pass to Bynum. Open look, and that one's good.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
Slams it on the run. The Knicks lead by 12. Back to Jordan. And stolen by Wright. Ball's not loose. And stolen by Jordan. It's Jordan on the wing. That's good. Jordan's got 30.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Here's Wright. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
This is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses. Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Bynum. Back to Holiday. Bynum inside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Shorty. Good as it goes. And beat the buzzer, but it's no good. And here's the third quarter. Position ball game. The Knicks lead 5-14. And then a quick break. We're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
All right, what other game we got to look out for? Look out.
Next Sunday, the Orlando Magic take on Darren Williams and the Brooklyn Nets. It's an Eastern Conference duel. Don't miss out.
Oh, Aaron the Fall still sucks. Magic and the Knicks. Brooklyn! Fuck you. Brooklyn Nets. What a joke. Yeah, I'm going to sub to my whole star lineup. Go ahead, Jason.
Welcome back.
Come on, Novak.
Ready to start the fourth quarter. Right, uncontainable game in this one. Let's send it out to our Doris.
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Knicks put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. A big run by them in the third quarter is the difference right now as they've opened up this game. Guys, 1 quarter left to play, but they look to be in complete control.
Okay, Doris, thank you. And that was quite a run, guys. That made a big impact on where we are right now.
Yeah, I think that's safe to say, Kevin. It was a major turning point. You know, they really hit on something that, in the blink of an eye, had them scoring almost at will.
Well, you got to share the credit for that kind of run. I mean, you can't just say it was all about offense. There was some stingy, stiff defense being played, too.
Richardson out there with LaVoy Allen. Then it's Kwame Brown. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Holiday, and it's the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Danny is young. He's checked in for the 76ers. Turner comes in for Jason Richardson. The Knicks making a switch here. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey guys, well Mike Woodson had some advice for the team over that last break. He laid one thing out there for them saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead, don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Shots good from Young.
All 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for them. At some point, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Here's Iverson. The Knicks pull it in. Dishes it to Camby. New York moving it around. Nice shot by Smith.
How about that play? Great body control, still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
And the 76ers making a change here. Bynum's checked in. The free throw try over Smith.
You know, for the better part of the history of the NBA, Kevin, the Knicks have been a fixture in the playoffs. And up until the last few years, they had missed out, but it looks like they're back now.
A drive by Iverson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's 15 points for Iverson. The Knicks leading by 13. Kicks it to Nope. There's the triple. And the shot is good. And that stretch with the Knicks were out of the postseason picture 7 consecutive years, which matched their only other big drought in the 60s. But they're back, Steve. Their roster's improved. They're back.
Yeah, but how far back are they? Yeah, but I think that's the question. You know, they've been good enough. They've got the talent the last couple of years. The pieces haven't quite fit together. They're still trying to put it all together as one and trying to make that next step.
Back to Smith. Feeds it to Thomas. He dishes at the kid. And again, it's New York. The 76ers trail by 16. Timeout called the 76ers.
Boy, how about the roller coaster ride of the Sixers last year, guys? They started out so hot. Looked like they were going to control the Atlantic Division and maybe even be one of the top seeds in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Then they just totally collapsed down the stretch.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Now here is Holiday. Iverson outside. Lets it fly from 18. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Knicks leading by 14. We were talking about the 76ers last year.
What's up?
Brutal month of February.
Oh, no, I missed again.
Teams in the NBA going into
This is kind of crazy. Steve, know about May all his.
home full.
But I miss him.
So I think Clark and I probably slowed him down.
I'm not getting blocked.
They had some searching there among themselves, and now they're going to get out of it. But they did, and then they had a chance to run the play.
Yeah, I think what happened was they had a front-loaded schedule, a lot of home games early in the season, and then the Eastern Conference kind of caught up with them as we went into the latter part of the season. The Sixers are...
They're not playing good offense. We just play bad defense. They just take advantage.
But this is a team on the rise. Both of these teams have really stepped it up offensively. You know what, Steve? They haven't missed a chance, and I think both teams really know what's at stake on every possession here.
Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. Their next game is at New Orleans Arena in New Orleans for a game against the Hornets. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The dish to Turner. Iverson, a screen on Jordan. Now here's Turner, started by Jordan. 3 seconds left. And here's Iverson.
Yeah, we're playing bad defense. We're playing bad offense.
That's 23 points for Iverson.
We got to turn the ball over too much.
Here's Shorty. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Jordan. 76ers are going on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the fourth. Back to Bynum. He kicks.
Up and over, it's about to shoot. It's the next Lakers to run out loud.
Thaddeus Young on the wing.
Hey, who does that?
That's taking it slow
Find the
right
second.
there.
Yeah, finishing in style.
You can feel it.
Oh, Tyson Chandler, that's your face, man.
Because that's what he can do.
And
I got you.
Curtis strike. The Knicks have gone 5 of 6 to start the fourth quarter on a
You say, Carmelo, I was good.
Just to go.
I got scared here. I was around the
16
thousand.
points
Carmelo
for
was good
Carmelo
too.
Anthony. The 76ers trail by 10.
3 minutes left, y'all.
It's going to be a goaltending call here.
Goaltending call for it.
The bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block.
We're up by 8.
That one's going to count.
Sixers trying to come back.
Check-in for New York.
So we keep on trying to go, but they might complete it.
So far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Here's Shorty. Shot is blocked. They'll get another chance. Jordan, Iverson cover. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 16 here in the second half.
What a run he's on. He's getting everything to fall. Boy, you talk about a hot hand.
And that one's good.
I just got 25 points.
Really coming up this quarter saying, give me the ball. I'm taking over. I'm demanding the ball.
You want to go at the game, they
Lift it.
Oh! And it's stolen again! And it's going to be Drew Holiday!
That one's good.
So the Sixers come into this fourth quarter, showed by 16, I think, and now didn't lead to 6.
You turn the team over, you usually
Because the Knicks are committing bad turnovers in the fourth quarter. And it's costing
is
them.
phenomenal, Kevin. Absolutely phenomenal. That's why they've been given the green light every time they touch the ball.
He feeds it to Turner. Drop shot. The kick
Oh!
to the middle. Turner over Anthony. The shot by
There we
Turner.
go, good rebound.
And no defender was
Well, 2 minutes
around
left.
to influence that.
They're not bad defense there, but bad
They
offense.
can't make that mistake twice.
Here's Iverson. It's good. The
That's a bad offense.
Holiday.
Lead is now back down to 6.
7 points for Iverson.
I think his team needs to get him the ball every chance they get. I mean, he's 7 for 8 now in the fourth quarter, guys.
Took him no time at all on him. 30 34 points from Michael Jordan.
He's been so valuable to plays like that.
On the wing, Iverson. Over Chandler. And there's Iverson. That's good on the inside by Holiday. And that's now 29
See, God, give it to it.
Sotomayor, right side.
They can come back and happen. Says, I don't think so.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size
Come on,
mismatch
let's go.
we've seen. Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
The feet to Turner. Taken away by Anthony. Here's Jordan. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
All right, now it's
Trail by 10.
we can not command turn up the next 45 seconds. We should win this game.
To Iverson. Over Jordan.
They still come back.
Shot is off. So New York will take it the other way.
Well, they are getting out rebounded here, and it's going up on the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, it's something
Fuck
that
you!
to improve upon if they're going to win this game.
Oh, by 13!
Spreading the floor and letting it fly. Really not going to
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing to save. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
Oh, shit!
Like it.
Good job, Jose.
To start it.
Oh, shit. I'm on
Jordan. He passes to Carmelo.
Damn, Carmelo!
And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it.
Good block, Jordan! Good block! That's it, do it. He's going to win this game.
Jordan. Three-pointer.
He's just showing out now.
He's good. Shorty has got 35.
And that one should remove all doubt about the outcome of this game. This thing's over.
Now it's just a matter of what the winning margin is going to be.
There's the screen. And Turner kicks to Iverson. Lets it fly from 18. New York's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Anthony, the pass to Jordan. Here's Shorty. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Yeah, this one is just about over. It's going to be an easy win for them in the end.
Yep, I think they can just about put this one on cruise control for the last few seconds here.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
And that one's good.
They probably need it earlier, guys. I don't think there's enough time left to get back into the game.
Guys, this is really a case of too little too late, but at least it gives them something to work on going into the next game.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Sunday's Park, everything goes blank for a team. It's one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball.
Well, that'll do it. For George Burke, Steve Curry, Mark Miller, this is Ted Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan's Player of the Game, Shorty.
Alright, that's gonna do it. This episode is over. I'll see you on Game 5.